Have you ever wondered how Japanese students manage to absorb an absurd amount of information without spending all day studying? They use scientifically proven methods to memorize everything efficiently. Today I'll show you how to remember everything like a Japanese student. In Japan, studying is not just an activity, it's a philosophy of life. From a young age, they learn that the key to academic success is not just studying more, but studying better. Japanese culture emphasizes effort and dedication, but also efficiency. Many students attend juku, cram schools, where they reinforce what they learn in regular school. They use disciplined study methods, always improving their techniques. First big secret: spaced repetition. Instead of reviewing everything at once, Japanese students space out their review over days, weeks, and months. This reinforces long-term memory. Instead of cramming, they review information in increasing intervals. After a few hours, a day later, a week later, etc. This method is based on the Ebbinghaus forgetting curve, which shows that repeated exposure prevents forgetting. Apps like Anki and Quizlet are based on this concept and help with language learning and exams. The second trick is active recall. Instead of passively rereading, Japanese students close their eyes and try to recall the information on their own. If they can't, they go back and review. Studies show that recalling information strengthens neural connections. Instead of reading the same passage multiple times, students try to write or say what they remember first. Flashcards, self-quizzing, and teaching others help reinforce learning. Another secret is transforming complex information into diagrams and mind maps. The more visual your notes are, the higher the chance of remembering. Our brain processes images faster than text, making visual notes more effective. Mind maps, concept maps, and sketches help break down complex ideas. Color-coding key concepts makes information easier to retrieve. The best way to solidify knowledge is by teaching it to someone else. Japanese students often study in groups and explain the material to each other. The Feynman technique encourages simplifying and explaining concepts as if teaching a child. Teaching forces students to identify gaps in their understanding. Study groups and discussion-based learning reinforce material better than passive reading. Even with all the technology, Japanese students still write by hand because the act of writing helps the brain process information better. Studies show that writing by hand engages cognitive processes differently from typing. The physical movement helps encode information into memory. Japanese students use handwritten summaries and repetitive writing to master complex kanji characters. In Japan, creating a consistent study routine is essential. Small daily sessions are more effective than studying everything at once. Japanese students plan their study schedules, ensuring balanced review sessions. The Kaizen method, continuous improvement, is often applied to studying, focusing on small, gradual progress. Avoiding procrastination is key. Study habits are ingrained through discipline and consistency. To maintain focus, Japanese students eliminate distractions, use Pomodoro techniques, and listen to music without lyrics. Japanese students favor silent study environments, often using libraries or quiet rooms. The Pomodoro technique, 25-minute focus sessions with short breaks, helps sustain concentration. Binaural beats and instrumental music can help maintain deep focus. If you apply these techniques in your daily life, you can learn more in less time and remember everything easily. Now it's your turn to study like a Japanese student. Spaced repetition, active recall, and teaching others enhance memory. Visual aids in handwriting boost retention. A disciplined study routine helps maintain progress.